right, here we go. Getting ready to fire things up for a Thursday. Are we on? Are we on? I believe we are. We have started. Life's good, things are great. How are you on this Thursday? It's me, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells. And what you're looking at is the Tropics. Here we go, baby. Everything firing back up. When last we spoke, I had posted some things earlier this week talking about possibilities for the weekend, where things would go, what they would be like, what would be going on, and we talked about the fact that with it going on, I was wish casting everything out to the east. Well, that's going to change. We're going to wish cast away. What you're looking at this morning here on Talk to Tom is the influence of high pressure down here in the Caribbean. See this little thing? That is our wave trying to get its act together. All of that is less than impressive right now, but it could be a weekend. Well, if not a weekend wrecker, maybe a Monday or Tuesday wrecker. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And who doesn't have plans this weekend? Do you want it to rain the whole time? Maybe so. Maybe so. So if you're just now tuning in, earlier this week we posted a couple of scenarios. We were looking at the GFS. We were looking at the Euro, trying to figure out what is what and who is going to get what for the weekend. Are things going to develop? Is this going to become Tropical Storm Debbie or not? We'll talk about that and a whole lot more. Thanks for tuning in to Talk to Tom on a Thursday. Week is almost over. It's very strange having all the free time in the world to look at weather maps and models and whatnot and not have to worry about going into a studio. Kind of strange for me. Kind of strange. Everything's kind of weird. I hope it's not weird for you. I hope you're digging it. Having me around. People comment all the time about what's going on with me, and that's what's going on with me. That's all she wrote, man. This is it. As good as it gets. So, with that said, let's go ahead and talk about the video that you're seeing on your screen right now. That is it. That's our little area of disturbed weather. Right there. On top, getting ready to roll through. I guess it's already west of Puerto Rico. Getting ready to roll right on top of Hispaniola. So, if they were going to develop, it's going to have a hard time rolling through there anyway. If you look at what the Hurricane Center's got circled up here, it's got the X right on top of Hispaniola. Really does. Really, it's got it all there for you. So if that's true, if that's the case, if it's right on top of Hispaniola, then it's not going to blow up. It's going to have a hard time doing anything because the mountains are so high there. Highest mountains in the Caribbean are right there in Hispaniola, so it takes the heart out of any system. I've seen tropical storms roll in there and totally dissipate. I can't remember what year it was. It was way back during the Steve Hyvenin era. I know for sure. Because he had me booked to work Saturday and Sunday, and then on Friday afternoon about 5 o'clock, once it went over Hispaniola, the Hurricane Center went, tropical storm is gone. Ripped the heart out of it. No more path to projected movement. No more cone of uncertainty. Everything is back to being nothing. Hey, Rachel, thank you for tuning in. Lenny Davis is here. Audrey Taylor's here. Melissa Riley. I'm not going to be able to watch. Why not? Why can't you watch the powerful KMG? What happened? Did you lose your TV? Your cable or something? Or are you getting blocked? What happened? Anyway, this system is right on top of Hispaniola right now, so it's not going to blow up in the next 48 hours. It really can't. Look, here's the 2-day outlook. 20% chance. It's not going to happen. But if you look at the 7-day outlook, what does that say? 7-day outlook all of a sudden is calling for about a 60% shot that this could develop into something tropical in the next 5 to 7 days. Next 5 to 7 days, not a big deal, because here's what I think is going to happen. As it rolls through Hispaniola today, it can't blow up. It'll do that again tomorrow. Here's a closer view of what I'm talking about, with it interacting with the islands right there. And here's the problem. It's an open wave. There is no center of circulation. Hurricane Center just put that X on top of Hispaniola because they think if it were developing, that's where the center would be. But you see the big convection going on north and west of the Bahamas, kind of in there. Modeling's kind of all over the place. Let's go to the GFS. Here's the way the GFS sees it. I'm going to back up in time. This is Friday. This is Saturday. This is Sunday. Oh my. It's got it just off the coast of Florida. So the GFS thinks it goes right into Florida as a rainmaker. Just a pocket of low pressure, not tropical, rolling all the way up Monday, going into a bullseye around the Big Bend. Can't really develop well, but could be a rainmaker. Hits that ridge of high pressure, gets squashed, gets stuck. Rains all over South Georgia. This is next Tuesday, going to the open waters of the Atlantic, then getting pushed back in to Florida as a pocket of low pressure. 1,003 millibars. Not truly tropical, just a rainmaker. All right, let's go back to Tuesday. Let's go back to Friday, Saturday. Here's Saturday. That's the GFS. That's the Euro. Here's Sunday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the GFS. That's the Euro. They both bring it in the Gulf now, so the Euro's changed on us. Here's Monday, 2 p.m., stuck off the coast of Carolina, and the Euro has it stuck off the coast of Florida. So there you go. There's your answer. GFS does this with it, brings it back into Florida as a rainmaker. Euro does this, takes it into Florida, kind of lets it rain, hits the big ridge of high pressure, moves around, just rains and rains and rains a bunch next week. That's not cool. Here's the Weather Nerd's view of the European modeling. I showed it. Let me take me out of the screen because I'm blocking a big part of it here. Hold everything. Where's my cursor? Boom, there I am. I'm going to go away. See all the Euro tracks? All the initialization for the European. Takes it all inside the Gulf of Mexico and right up into Florida. Hits the ridge of high pressure, kind of wobbles around, gets to the Atlantic or doesn't or falls apart. Not impressive. Same thing for the GFS. I believe I have it next. Hold on. Yeah, here's the initialization for the GFS. Does similar. Comes inside the Gulf barely through the Keys. Raining, raining, raining. Never becoming truly tropical. And then kind of losing its mojo. Rainmaker. Might get to the Atlantic, might not. But it's just a mess. This is going to be a big, sloppy rainmaker, I believe, for the weekend for Florida. And if not the weekend, Sunday, Monday, maybe even Tuesday. And maybe even North Florida, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. So by this time next week, we could still be talking about the same tropical little thing that's not truly tropical. It's going to battle a lot. And what it's battling right now is Hispaniola. It cannot develop. There's a lot of hot water out there. So I keep thinking, well, rapid intensification could happen. But for the most part, it's running into land. And that's a problem. What fun tropical. Oh, you know what? Yes, before I go any farther, today at 3 o'clock, between 3 and 7, I will be on Real Radio, 104.1. Real Radio is how they say it. Real Radio 104.1 in Orlando, Florida. You can Google that if you want. I'm filling in on the Jim Colbert Show. Dirty Jim gets more time off than anyone I know. You think I used to get a lot of time off? Not compared to Jim. He's off again. Dude was just off like a month ago. Now he's off again. I don't know what's up with that. But Karen is watching. Hey Karen, what's up? It's Tom's day. Is it my day? It's Thursday. Most underrated day of the week. Yes, it is. So I'll be filling in for Jim Colbert at 3 o'clock this afternoon, 3 until 7. I'm in for Jim with Jack and Deborah. It's going to be great. People keep asking, what are you going to talk about? I'm going to talk about whatever Jack brings up because he runs the show. He's the producer, and Deborah has her own ideas. She'll have things to talk about, too. I'm assuming we'll talk a lot about the tropics in the first half hour or so. That is the reason I have a relationship with Real Radio anyway, was because, yes, Jack does still call me Captain Sunshine. Diane, that's true. The reason I have a relationship with him at all, you don't have to miss watching KMG because you don't have cable. Where do you live? You can get it right off the TV. It's broadcast for free. Put an antenna, little bitty rabbit ears on the back of your TV. It'll come in wall to wall. Yeah. Honey, just send me a message. I'll explain everything. What's up with the tropics? Okay, let's rerun that in case people are just now tuning in like Tiffany Gervais, who just now tuned in. Sharon, I really miss you too, but I'm right here. Right here. You want me, send me a message. I'm here. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I would encourage you to follow me on YouTube. Ben Hershing Fang. Missed you yesterday, Ben, but you did not miss anything on the tennis court. Let's re-rack the tropics. 7-day forecast for you right there. See right above my head, this little wave is still just an open wave. 20% chance it could do something in the next 48, a 60% chance it could do something in the next 7 days. Right now, that open wave has run headlong into Hispaniola. And it's great for us. Horrible for those people getting the rain. And I'm always hesitant to say, great for us, party, because once something hits Hispaniola, they have trouble. I mean, they don't have, the best facilities to handle big time rain coming down like that. So the good news is it's not a powerful storm hitting them. It's an open wave. So as it rolls through Hispaniola, it takes the heart out of any system. And an open wave is battling everything right now. This is what it looks like up there just above my head to the right. You see what's going on. The activity is not bubbling enough. It's not circulating. There's no closed low. It's just not there. So as you look at that, it's an open wave with a pretty good chance of developing because it's hitting hot water. Bottom line here is that it will not blow up. Lauderdale, Sunday to Thursday. No, I'd go. I think it might be wet on Sunday, but I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be okay. I think this goes in the Gulf and becomes a rainmaker. Anna Maria Island from the north on Monday, Tuesday, and then North Florida for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me show you, Benny. Watch this. Here's the way the modeling takes it. Here's Sunday. See, it's dry over in Lauderdale. True said you're going, right? 2 p.m. Sunday, still dry in Lauderdale, maybe raining from the east. I'd go. And then here we go to Monday. It's up. It runs in the ridge of high pressure. It's just a low. It cannot blow up. Can't develop. It's over land. So it's a rainmaker, a soaker for Savannah, for Charleston, all the way down to Jacksonville. And then here we go into Tuesday of next week. The GFS likes to take it into the Atlantic, hit that ridge of high pressure, and drift back as a low, maybe even a tropical depression, into Jacksonville by Thursday. Let's do the Euro. Here's Sunday, European, about 2 in the afternoon. Here's Monday by 2 in the afternoon, taking it into the Big Bend. Tuesday, it dissolves. Still rainy on the Gulf Coast. Cedar Key getting a bunch of rain. Here's Wednesday, still raining. Still a rainmaker, but not a huge tropical threat. That's the Euro, all the way in. Now here's the thing. Normally we talk about how the Euro is better than GFS in tropical storm season. GFS has had this thing in the Gulf for a week. The Europeans headed off the East Coast, maybe as far as 150 miles off the East Coast. So this time, the Euro has been slow to catch up, but it finally did catch up. It's pushing into the Gulf of Mexico. So one more time, here's what the GFS does by Sunday. Rainmaker north, then to the Atlantic by Tuesday, and then backs up as just a rainmaker, maybe slightly tropical, but not a hurricane for now. It's going to be a sloppy mess, is what I believe we're going to have. A big old sloppy mess. All right. Hi, Maria. Hi, Sherry. Hello, Diane. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you tuning in. No tornadoes or severe weather. Anytime you have a low in the Gulf of Mexico, things can happen weird. A low in the Gulf is an instant tornado threat for the peninsula of the state of Florida. I don't think this is going to be so intense with big bands coming through that we end up with a huge tornadic threat. Is what I don't think. And yeah, this is always going to be a weird thing that we need the rain so badly. A lot of people are on vacation. I like to go to the coast myself, but it's going to rain in spots. So be ready for some rain, I believe, and some decent wind. But nothing super dangerous just yet. Now keep in mind, 2 days ago, this looked like an East Coast fish storm, according to the Euro. Now the Euro's changed its tune. It's coming to alignment with the GFS. So we'll see, and we will keep you posted. For now, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go work out a little. I'm going to have a little lunch. I'm going to clean up again and get ready for Real Radio. Filling in for Jim Colbert. He likes to call himself, not Colbert. Jim Colbert this afternoon between 3 and 7 on Real Radio 104.1. Hi, Lisa. What is up? How are you? So I'll be on Real Radio today between 3 and 7. Tune me in, 104.1. Love to see you there. I'll probably see. I'm working out tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. I'll do a check-in tomorrow morning and talk to Tom sometime around the 9 o'clock hour. So come back to me tomorrow, 9 a.m. Follow me on Facebook and on TikTok. And I just made you feel much better. Good. That's what I'm here for. If this changes and goes crazy and all the hype machine gets to going, come see me. We'll shoot straight. We'll talk. If you have questions, I'll just answer them. You can talk to me. I'm here probably next week too. If there's a storm, I'll be here some, yeah. Hey, Scott Wells, thank you. All right, I'm out. Go enjoy your day. Pop your questions to me. Let me know what's shaking. And if you need me, just holla. May the force be with you. Peace.